So today I'll be taking you through a yoga flow specifically designed for older adults with limited mobility, and we're going to be focusing on the breath and stress reduction, and mindfulness practices like yoga have been proven to help with stress reduction, reducing cortisol levels, decreasing blood pressure, and has a lot of great benefits for your health. So if at any point something doesn't work for you or activates an issue that you have, please feel free to take child's pose or take a seated position and continue to do some deep breaths. But we're going to start with a first section focused on centering our minds and lowering our heart rates for that stress reduction. So come to any comfortable seated position, whatever works for you and your body, and we're going to start with doing 5 box breaths. So we'll take 4 counts in, hold for 4, and then 4 counts out. And we'll do 5 of these. So we'll breathe in and hold and breathe out. Again, and hold and breathe out. Breathe in and hold, breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in, breathe it, or hold, breathe out. Last one. Breathe in and hold, breathe out. So now we're going to do some gentle head rolls. So we'll roll our head down and shift to the right, roll it back down and shift to the left. And the goal of these exercises is to sync it up with your breath. So you can breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Take some to the other side. And take any intuitive movement that feels good to you. Remembering to keep breathing. Okay, now we'll be focusing on our shoulders a little bit. So we'll start with some gentle shoulder shrugs, up and down, and up and down. Now we can gently roll through our shoulders forward or backward, and then we can switch direction. And feel free to take any intuitive movement that feels good to you to stretch out your shoulders. And crunch in and out if that feels good for you. Okay, now we're gonna interlace our fingers above our head and we're gonna gently stretch our sides. So we'll start here, lean to your right, breathe in, lean to your left. Now gently sway back and forth, get a nice side stretch, whatever feels good for you. Okay, now we're gonna come into tabletop position and do some cat and cows. And if you have severe knee problems, please feel free to just stay seated and arch like this. But if you're able to, we'll come into tabletop, which is here, stacked over your wrists, and we'll do cat and cow. So we'll breathe in, and we're gonna arch or lower our abs and bring our head up as much as we can while breathing in. And then we'll flex up like this and arch our back as much as we can. So this is great for your back. And feel free to take these at your own speed, syncing it up with your breath. And if you want to take some intuitive body rolls through it, feel free to do that. Or if you want to rock back and forth, if that feels good for you. Okay, now we're going to move into our section focused on working our fitness a little bit and working on some mobility. So we're going to come to standing, and we're going to come to mountain pose. So your feet will just be stacked, and you're going to have your hands forward, and just let yourself breathe and feel grounded. So next, we're going to do a heart opener. So you're going to come, bring your hands up and bring them into cactus, and just feel your chest open. And remember to keep breathing. Come up and open it one more time. Just feel your chest really open and expand. And release. So next, we're going to gently move between mountain pose and a gentle chair pose. So chair pose will be same, your feet will be like shoulder width apart, and you're gonna just bend your knees and your arms come forward and come up to mountain pose. So we'll flow between these, syncing with our breath. Okay, so next we're going to come into warrior two. So your right foot will be forward and your left foot will be facing the side of your mat, and your arms will be straight extended. And if you can lunge forward, that's great. If not, totally fine. And just feel yourself grounded in this lunge. And you're gonna lean forward and pull back into a reverse warrior. Just remember to be gentle with yourself and do what you need. This is going to stretch our backs a little bit. And remember to keep breathing. And one more time, reach forward and come back. And release. So now we're going to reset. So we'll bring our feet together and we're just going to hang in a ragdoll. Just let yourself really release since we've worked our bodies a little bit. And really let your neck hang. Don't hold any tension there. And you don't have to be low, it's all about release. Okay, now we're gonna come to the other side and do our warrior two and reverse warrior. So our left foot will be forward. We're gonna lean forward, feeling that groundedness. We're gonna lean forward a little bit and come back into your reverse warrior, just taking it where you need it, and be careful not to put your hand right on your knee, either on your thigh or on your calf. Come back forward, one more time. And release. So now we're going to do tree pose. If you have severe balance problems, please feel free to modify and keep your foot on the ground. So we'll start with our right foot. You have a couple options. If you want to keep it on your calf, you can. If you're feeling advanced, you can put it up here. Or if you want to keep it on the ground, that's totally fine. So choose whatever works for you. I'll be on the calf. And we'll just bring our hands above our head, feeling that energy coming in. Breathe out and bring your hands together. Okay, now let's do the left side. So remember, taking whatever option works for you. We're gonna have your foot wherever you want. Breathe in. Bring your hands down. Okay, now we're gonna work on cooling down, bring our heart rate back down. Remember, keep focusing on that centering of the mind and stress reduction. Has a lot of great benefits for your heart. So come to the ground and you can lay on your stomach. And we're gonna go into baby cobra. So you'll lay down like this have your hands kind of close to your face, and just come up a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Just let your back and abs get that stretch. And roll down. One more time. So now we're gonna come into child's pose. So this will be, if you wanna bring your knees in, you'll just be sitting back into your hips and just letting yourself release here. You can flow a couple times back into cobra if you want. Whatever feels good for you. Okay, now we're gonna come onto our butt, and we're gonna do some gentle butterflies just to make sure our hips are feeling okay. And remember, take it at whatever pace you need. Just flap your butterfly wings. And once you feel good with that, we're gonna come to lay on our back. So we're gonna gently grab our right knee, and we're just gonna move it around in our hip socket, and just give our back and our socket a nice massage. If you want to bring it out to the side, if you want to bring it over a little bit, whatever works for you. And then we'll take and do the same with our left knee. All right, stay laying on your back, and we're going to do a supine twist. So if you have back issues, make sure to be gentle. So we are going to bring both of our feet to the ground, and we're gonna let them fall to the right. Bring our hands to a T and look to the left. And feel that twist in our lower backs. And take some deep breaths. Come up, and we're gonna reverse to the other side. So knees drop to the left and look over to your right. Now come back up. We're gonna release our legs down, bring our hands beside us, and come to Shavasana to end our practice. So feel free to close your eyes and just take a few deep breaths, and remember to keep breathing and center your mind. And we'll just be here for a minute or so. You can open your eyes when you feel ready. You can roll over to whatever side, left or right, feels comfortable for you, into a fetal pose. Put your hand down and push back up to whatever comfortable seated position. And so things like this work best when you do them consistently. So make sure you take time out of your day to practice these stress reduction techniques and mindfulness techniques, because they can have really great benefits for your heart. But nothing can replace knowing your family history and being proactive and always talking with your doctor if you have any concerns about any part of your health. And taking time to take care of yourself is a really great way to act proactive towards your health. So keep practicing this if you can, and thank you for doing this with me.